Please put that in the beginning of the episode.
No, I'm not putting a burp in the beginning. It's not happening. All right, clap sing for me.
Fuck.
Awesome.
Was that loud
give me your
enough for you?
thing.
Okay. Rainbows. Grass.
Fairy tales. Oh, grass. As in weed? As in marijuana?
No, grass.
Oh, grass. Okay, as in a lawn. All right.
As in wheatgrass.
Okay.
And park bench.
Okay. Awesome. Howdy, folks, and welcome back to Rookie Reactions to RWBY. I always have to think about it before I say it.
I already forgot the first one that I said.
I forgot it, too, because I heard the second two, and I was going to make some kind of comment, but I didn't remember what it was. We'll have to go back and watch it.
Whatever, anyways.
Anyway, whatever. We're up to Volume 4, Chapter 5. We've made it this far. What do you think is going to happen?
Death.
Okay, can you actually make any kind of a prediction based on where the story's been going?
I don't know.
I mean, what do you want to happen with
She's
Yang?
going to practice fighting.
Oh, you want Yang to practice fighting. What's going to happen with Blake? She's on the boat.
She's going to fish.
And she's heading home, she said.
Fish.
She's going to fish.
She's a cat.
Weiss?
I don't know.
Last thing we heard, her father told her he wanted her to perform.
She's going to perform like Beyonce.
She's going to perform like Beyonce. And RWBY.
She's going to find...
she was checking into the inn. And counting to make sure she had 4 people in her party.
She's going to find the 3 little bears.
She's going to find the 3 little bears. Not just the 3 bears.
The 3 bears. I don't remember.
Goldilocks and the 3 bears.
Yeah.
So if she finds the 3 bears, she can then find her sister.
And the porridge.
And the porridge. Okay. All right. There's the predictions, I guess.
Yes.
I had to live with her for... sorry. Anyway, here we go.
28 years. Spit it out.
No, I haven't lived with you for 28 years.
Well, actually you have.
No. You've been out many times in your 20s.
Many times.
And you're currently not living here.
Many times.
Which is the whole point of this.
Somebody's farting.
A boat is what a big ship is.
Big shit.
Well, it looks like the ship has arrived at port.
You mean starburst?
Starboard?
Starburst. Jack calls it starburst.
Oh, okay.
Watch their videos more
I
often.
didn't get your joke for a while. It had to sink in.
Watch your jokes more often. I mean,
Look,
watch your
bunny ear people.
videos.
Oh, there was
Ariana Grande.
another bunny ear person. And another one. Just had a moment of paranoia that I wasn't recording.
This is the one place everyone can feel safe, no matter who or what they are.
Wow. Sure is, crowded, huh?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Is it always so cramped?
Does she go visit Tokyo if they think that's
cramped.
cramped? Or New York City?
An island that's 2/3 desert? Yeah, it tends to be cramped.
What? You guys have that much more space? Why waste it? A little desert never hurt anyone.
It's not like the desert in Vacuo, son. The wildlife here is more dangerous than most of the regions.
So they gave us a terrible island in the corner of Remnant to try and shut us up.
That's a pretty good summary, yeah.
Huh. Jerks.
We've tried to make the best of things.
Whoa.
This is Kuokawana.
Kuokawana?
It's
Gesundheit?
beautiful.
Otter Pops.
I take it all back. This
Otter
place
Pops are
looks
good.
I
great.
don't know what's in my
I wouldn't
brain
even
right
ever
now.
wanna leave.
That's not the point, son. We asked to be equal, to be treated just like everyone else.
This is apparently her home.
Instead, we were given an island and told to make do.
She said that already.
So we did the
I
best
know.
we could.
Trying to
Oh,
We came
okay.
together
Hope you pay
and we made
attention.
a home where
Oh.
any bonus could feel
Good luck.
welcome. But This island, this town.
Does he have to cut a hole in all of his pants?
Always be a reminder that
I think
we're
he's
still
wearing the same
not
pants.
equal. That we're still second-class citizens.
I think his pants formed to his tail.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
this guy's feeling pretty at home.
Look at her ears again. Isn't that cool?
All right,
So cool.
time to go home.
Oh yeah? Which one's yours? Can you see it from here?
Kind of.
Is it that one? What about that tiny one down there? I like the paint job.
It's that one.
The big mansion.
You know, that was actually him too, because that's like him and his Gavin's voice.
True. It did sound like Gavin, didn't it? Gavin, come in and read this for me.
What is it?
It's just been a long time since I've seen my parents.
Well, you came all this way.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, if we're being honest, that's kind of intimidating.
Blake? Hi, Mom. My baby girl.
Ollie, who is it?
Daddy.
We were horrified when we heard the news. The Kingdom of Vale wasn't perfect, but it certainly didn't deserve what happened. We were both so worried.
Please, I knew she'd be fine.
That isn't the slightest bit true. You should have seen him pacing.
You guys have nothing to worry about. I've seen your daughter in action before, and trust me, she's got some moves.
And what exactly do you mean
Sex.
by that, Mr. Wukong?
Well, you see, sir, it's just that, you know, she's such a good fighter and all. And as a fellow fighter, I have a lot of respect for her.
Why is he here again?
But also for her. Because
He just kind of followed me home.
she's not good looking.
I see.
Or slightly. She's definitely above average. I mean, this tea is really good.
I like him.
Darn it, I completely
Son's got one fan.
Gira?
Give me a moment.
Is everything okay?
Yes, dear, just poor timing. He can reschedule. It's just been hard dealing with them lately.
Dealing with who?
The White Fang.
What? Dad!
Blake, what's wrong?
Miss Belladonna, we had no idea you'd returned.
What are you doing talking to these people?
This is Corsic and Fennec Albe. They represent the White Fang here in Menagerie now.
Those psychos are here too?
Young man, I'm not sure what you've heard of our organization, but I can assure you we're not nearly as ferocious as the media would have you believe.
What we've heard? We've seen firsthand. Your fanatics slaughtered people.
What is she talking about?
Precisely what we came to discuss with you, Your Grace.
Is everything all right?
Wait, you guys seriously don't know?
No what?
The White Fang was at the fall of Beacon. They attacked innocent civilians, and they released Grimm into the school.
Is this true?
Sadly, Your Grace, it is.
Don't act like
That's enough. Explain yourselves.
Though it pains us to admit, it has become apparent that the Vale branch of the White Fang is no longer operating under orders of High Leader Khan. Rather, they've elected to follow the rule of one Adam Taurus. I believe you're all familiar with the young adept and his
Damn it.
extreme philosophies.
You know, Beacon wasn't the first time the Fang started shooting up Vale.
What's
The
happening?
High Council had
Nothing.
their suspicions of a splinter group, but they could prove nothing until this latest
Cut
incident.
that part out.
Incident?
I don't know what you're talking
People
about.
Good.
are dead.
And
I also think I just fell asleep.
Your Grace, we came to assure you
I
that
don't
Brother
know what
Taurus and
happened.
his followers do
This will be the
not
last one we
represent
record
the
today,
will
folks,
of
because
the
she's
White
too
Fang.
tired.
And how can I be sure of that?
we understand if you bear any skepticism towards these claims.
I'll catch you up.
The White Fang's tactics are
Okay.
admittedly
Blake and Son got
more
mad that
aggressive as you step
their
down
father's
the
dealing with the
highway
White Fang because the White Fang,
of menagerie.
these guys didn't seem to
But this is
acknowledge
no way
the
to make
bad
our
things the White Fang
message
did.
heard.
We have ample documentation from the council meeting, as well as several strategies to apprehend and punish these strays if you'd care to review them.
I will. But another day. I'd like some time to reconnect with my daughter.
But of course, Your Grace.
We completely understand. It was a pleasure to see you again, young Blake.
We were saddened when we heard of your departure from the White Fang. But understand if you can no longer support our cause.
It is a wearying fight, after all.
Who says I'm done fighting?
She's just fighting for the good people now.
If you ever do wish to return, you
Yeah.
need merely to come find us.
Sister Ilya would be elated.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
So, those guys were creepy.
I really don't like you.
But Mother does, so he's in good shape.
An interesting development,
Nice flip flops.
wouldn't you say?
Interesting indeed.
So, shall we inform Brother Adam?
We shall.
We shall. Oh, I'm sorry. I expected them to have a maniacal laugh there.
I was hoping you could help me find someone.
It's Tyrion. That's our Tyrion. Oh, sorry. It's a 90s sitcom. That's our Tyrion. Wake up, Michelle.
I fell asleep again.
Okay, so that's the end of the episode. The part where you fell asleep and I said, "Uh-oh, don't worry about that." They won't even see it. I'm gonna remove it. I said something that, out of context, she's not gonna know what the hell I said, but it was a spoiler, and I hate myself for saying it, and I won't let anybody else see it because I'll cut it out. And I'm gonna talk about it now, which means you guys know I did it. So, yeah, okay, I'm being stupid. Anyway, moving on. Blake's home. What did you think about this part? Pretty much this entire episode, right? Was pretty much Blake at her house. So what do you think?
I mean, I fell asleep through half of it, but it was great.
I'll have to rewatch the video. Did you really fall asleep,
No,
or were you just
I
zoning
didn't.
out?
I zoned out, I think.
Okay. So Blake and Son arrived. I'll recap it for you.
Okay.
Blake explained the whole concept of menagerie, the town,
Menage a trois.
well, the island, whatever, wherever they are. And the fact that most of the island that they've been put in, kind of like a reservation, kind of like a Native American reservation, most of it is unusable land. And so this little section that is usable, all the faunas are cramped in, and it's called menagerie.
Menage a trois.
It's called menagerie. And anyway, never mind. I was having
talking about Menage a
Bumblebee
Trois.
Black Sun references there for a second when you said that. But anyway, we'll skip past that.
Who's the Black Sun?
Black Sun is the shipper name for Son and Blake.
Oh, racist. Okay, go.
And I did point out when you were saying, I think in the last episode, that Son had a crush on Blake. I said, yeah, but he does, and clearly, again, they've been on a date. That's something that I often forget, and I have to keep reminding myself. By the way, I'm not going to get into the whole Bumblebee Black Sun, which ship is real, which ship isn't. I don't really care. There's a great video, by the way. Should search for it. I try to remember to get the link where somebody talks about how you can have both. Both relationships both ships can exist at the same time, which is kind of really cool. I like that video. Anyway, but she did go on a date with him to the dance. Remember, he asked her out to the dance, and then she eventually agreed. And so they've been on a date. So she knows he likes her, obviously. And her mother seems to like him. Father really doesn't like him, though. What do you think of her dad?
Tall.
Tall, big, deep voice.
It sounds like you.
Sounds a little bit like me. No.
Tall, deep, and got a big voice. What?
Okay. I'm tall. I'm deep. Yes, I am deep. I'm very, very thoughtful. What about the mother? Do you think
she's heartwarming?
Yeah. Do you think Blake takes after her mother? Looks like her mother? I would think so. Pretty much.
Sure.
I can't even see any characteristics that come from the father. She looks pretty much exactly like. I was thinking maybe the eye color, and he has, I think, the same color eyes basically, but so does the mother. So it's kind of cool. And she's like a littler woman than him.
Like my mom.
Kind of like me and your mom. Yes. All right. White Fang is there. Got two representatives talking to him. The father didn't seem to understand that the White Fang was responsible for what happened at Beacon, so it took Blake and Son to point that out. And he got very angry when he found out. The White Fang people refer to him as Your Grace. So apparently he's the tribal leader, I guess, there. He's a big guy. Big, important guy. And the last thing they said to her was, Sister Ilya will be happy to hear that you have returned. So that's the first time we've heard that name. Who is Sister Ilya? I guess we'll find out.
A nun.
A nun. That is very, very close to not being true at all. Anyway. Overall, any other impressions?
Nope.
Other than you're really tired and you want to quit for the week or day or whatever, and I agree with you. We're going to quit. Folks, so you won't see these same clothes in the next one. Even though I had planned on us recording about 6 or 7, we're only going to get 3 in.
Yeah.
She's just too tired.
Yeah. You can tell it in my eyes. I'm not high. I'm very tired.
Who thought you were high?
I don't know. My eyes are really red.
Well, that happens when you're tired, too.
True.
Anyways, we will... I had to get at least 3 in because we need to be able to schedule the episodes to release. It's a scheduling thing, logistical thing. So we'll be back at it. At some point, we'll do the World of Remnants, and Michelle promises she'll try to pay attention.
I'll be awake in the next series, next few episodes. Don't worry.
Yeah. So anyway, folks, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Catch you next time.
I'm going to take a nap before my meeting.